Galactic Standard Date. Year 11356. Day 96. Sol Standard Date. 4th of the 8th, 3267. Basilisk looked around awkwardly as the ants completely ignored his apology in favour of keeping their faces pressed to the ground while they muttered prayers. He crouched down and waved at the one in front of him.
Hello? Can you hear me?
He said questioningly. The ant in question started to seemingly vibrate before he started out,
Yes, I can hear you, O Great Slayer. I humbly thank you for directly speaking to this most unworthy Teldraconis.
Basilisk sighed heavily and slumped as he stared at the congregation of ants before him.
If you can hear me, please, for the love of all fuck, treat me normally. At least normally enough that it isn't difficult. I mean, I know that I am technically a god, but I am a mortal man first. Please, treat me as such. If you can't do that, then at least limit it a bit. It's not like I'm just gonna Thanos snap your race away for a perceived issue with etiquette.
Teldraconis lifted her head slightly and looked up at Basilisk.
My apologies, O Great Slayer. I did not know that we were inconveniencing you. We simply revere you. You are a revered part of our clergy even before you achieved the godhood that we can see radiating within you. You are even more venerated amongst our soldier caste, as you are living proof that mortals can fight against gods, she said, with more and more fervour added as she spoke.
Basilisk just shrugged his shoulders in resignation.
Fine, this is better than before. Also, did you say that you can see the power within me? You're capable of measuring my ability?
Teldraconis quickly looked back down and trembled slightly before replying,
I would not dare to presume your might, Lord Slayer. I can only get a measure for the approximate size of the inner vessels of all beings. However, yours is as boundless as the veil itself. The only beings who have that much energy are the gods.
Basilisk rubbed his temples and took a deep breath.
I will not hurt you. I came here to help you. I only asked that question to see if maybe you actually knew more about the subject of sensory types of abilities. I still don't understand those myself. I only really understand some of the more basic applications of the veil. All I've ever done with my power is break shit. My hope was that you could teach me different applications. I really don't care for all the bootlicking. That's for arrogant pricks.
The ant sat there, frozen, as she stared at Basilisk before Tel Aktan muscled her way through the crowd. She walked up to Basilisk with a small measure of confidence and bowed her head slightly before snapping a salute with her antenna.
Lord Slayer, I apologize for not greeting you sooner. I was a bit, awestruck. You're even more badass than I had thought you'd be, if I may be so frank. I am General Tel Aktan. You seemed like you didn't like the royal treatment, so it made you seem a bit more approachable.
Basilisk looked over the ant covered in sleek black armor. He admired the scars adorning the surface. The barrel of the cannon on her back was scorched from use, and he could smell the powder that had been used. He gave her a smile and a salute of his own.
Nice to meet another leader who isn't afraid of a fight. You have my respect. My name is Basilisk. I was renamed by Amaranth here,
he said, as he pointed to his shoulder. She popped her head up at the mention of her name before hopping down and growing to match Basilisk's size.
You probably know her as Maleficus. She changed my name and I changed hers. She's my other half. Quite literally, actually, he said,
while scooping Amaranth up into a hug. The congregation of ants that had been muttering their prayers up to that point then went completely silent. Their gazes were glued to Amaranth for a few moments before they slammed their heads back into the landing pad's pavement.
Oh, great divine dragon of yore, please have mercy on us for gazing upon your wrathful form. Even if you were to take our lives for this transgression, we would be happy. We got to meet both of our wartime deities.
Amaranth doubled over in laughter and started slapping Basilisk's shoulder.
Oh, they really think... They think I'll fucking eat them? After you just spent the last year of our lives trying to explain that you aren't an asshole? Fucking beautiful. I mean, I was gonna scare you for shits and giggles as soon as you got comfortable, but shit, I didn't have to wait at all.
Basilisk just sighed a bit and shook his head as the ants looked absolutely mortified.